What's up guys, welcome to another video on the channel, and in today's video, Anime Sensei is going to be recommending the top 10 anime where the main character is an underestimated transfer student but surprises everyone with his power. If you guys like this video, help us out by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel if you're new. Also, don't forget that in the description of this video, there is a link to Anime Sensei's Patreon and his Discord server that you can also join. Anyways guys, let's start this video. And the anime starting off this list begins where the protagonist is the prince of a kingdom. This kingdom was one of the greatest kingdoms in the world, but one day the kingdom fell to corruption because of everyone's greed for money and blood. Any kind of gain that was made, the kingdom became more corrupt. But one day a coup started. One guy started a coup when the kingdom was being attacked by demons. This guy was considered as one of the strongest that ever existed. They wear special suits that can transform into mecha suits. Usually only women can use them, but the protagonist has the ability to use two different suits. The protagonist ended up attending an academy where it is full of beautiful girls. However, before he entered the academy, he ended up seeing the princess naked. She challenged him to a duel, and if he lost, he would have to leave the academy. And coming in at number 9 on the list, we learn that many people are sent from one world to another. The protagonist ended up going to another world where he gained an awesome superpower. One day he ended up killing the demon king of a kingdom in another world that he teleported to. After killing the demon king, he was forced to take the king's daughter in as his slave. The protagonist returned to his world with the demon king's daughter. There he had to say that she was his sister because if anyone discovered that she was the daughter of a demon from another world, she will be sentenced to death right away. And coming in at number 8 on the list, the protagonist of this anime is a genius. In this anime there are several crazy monsters that kill and invade other planets. These monsters are level based. Several years ago the protagonist was walking through a city that was at war against the monsters that he lost his family to. After they died, a giant monster fell on the floor killing nearly everyone in the area. A girl was infected by the blood of this monster. The protagonist went there and attempted to suck the blood out of her. After that, the protagonist became half monster and half human. He can create several strategies quickly, but when he sees that he messed up everything, he loses control of his powers and kills all the monsters with the powers of his monster half. And coming in at number 7 on the list, this anime involves girls who make pacts with spirits. With these pacts, they gain powerful powers which make them capable of doing missions, but only women can form pacts with spirits, till one day the protagonist appears. He was looking for an academy where they form pacts with spirits. He looks weak, but he is insanely strong, and he can for some reason form pacts with the spirits. He ended up stumbling upon a girl in a lake who was bathing and she freaked out and started to attack him. After he won the battle, she then took him to a catacomb that sealed a demon sword which contained a power that no one has ever been able to master. The girl tried to form a pact with the demon sword, but it ended up turning on her. What will these two characters do to survive? And coming in at number 6 on the list, the story takes place at a private academy where students who possess memories of their previous lives are being trained to use ancestral arts so that they can serve as defenders against monsters, called metaphysicals, who randomly attack. The students who are known as saviors are broken up into two categories: the Kirogain, who are able to use their prana to summon offensive weapons, and the Kuroma, who are able to use magic. One day the main character meets a girl who reveals that she was a little sister of a heroic prince in the past. Soon afterwards, he meets another girl, who eventually reveals that she also knew the prince in an entirely different past life where he was a dark lord capable of using destructive magic but saved her from a life of slavery. Can those two different minds live in both the present and the past truly reach a bright future? And coming into the top 5 on this list, this story revolves around a post-apocalyptic world overrun with mutated beasts. Humanity is forced to live in large mobile cities and learn to use special weapons by harnessing the power of ki to defend themselves. And in Academy City, the main character is hoping to start off a new life and forget his past. However, his past has caught the attention of a manipulative student council president and a military arts student and the captain of the 17th Military Arts Platoon, who instantly recognizes his abilities and decides he's the perfect candidate to join her group. However, with a secret past that won't leave him alone and unknown powers beyond normal, the main character just might not accept it. And coming in at number 4, Midgar is an all-girl academy that would have been notable just for the action of accepting its first and only male student. But Midgar stands out for much more than that. It's a school exclusive to a group of girls known as Ds. Each of them has extremely powerful abilities in generating dark matter and manipulating it into powerful weaponry. The Ds didn't exist 25 years ago and only appeared after a number of mysterious destructive monsters known as dragons started appearing around the world. Strangely, suddenly as they appeared, they vanished. In their destructive wake, some girls started being born with symbols on their bodies and powers similar in nature to those wielded by the dragons themselves. Now the Ds attend this school, hoping to harness and utilize their power against the dragons. The one male student is their latest member and is extraordinary for being the only known male D in existence. Now he must forge relationships with the girls around him, including his long-separated sister, who attends the school as well, and work with them to investigate and eliminate the threat of the powerful dragons. And coming into the top 3 of the list, the bright red sun stopped shining one day, causing the breakdown phenomenon. The destruction of the main character's town and the disappearance of the people inhabiting it, all is not yet lost because of a magical grimoire that was given to him by his childhood friend and cousin. In order for the phenomenon to get investigated, a girl appears before the main character, whose artificial world suddenly disintegrates. He is given 2 choices, hand over the book or die. However, he chooses the third option, which enrolls him in a top-secret magic school, Royal Biblia Academy, where 6 other magical users await him. Together with this girl he just met and the other 6 magical users, they form the Trinity 7, the elite of the school who each enhance their own power and skills. With the ambition to save his childhood friend and the help of his newfound friends, the main character stops at nothing to prevent the destruction of his beloved hometown, and to bring his friends back. And coming into second place on the list, there lies a private academy which was originally a high school for high-class girls, but when it became co-ed, the girls out of fear asked to be permitted to bring weapons to school. When that was enforced, a 5-member vigilante corpse-like organization called the Supreme Five Swords was also formed. After many generations, the 5 Swords eventually became a group which corrected problematic students, and the academy started proactively accepting such students in order to correct them. The main character was sent to the school after being part of a huge brawl. What will he do when the only option he has after enrolling are being expelled from the school too, or being corrected the way the rest of the male students there were, by being forced to dress and act like girls? And the anime coming in first place revolves around an unusual type of school. This private academy prepares students for their first time in the real world. Since many of the students here are children of the richest people in the world, the academy has its quirks that separate it from all the others. By day, it is a normal school, educating its pupils in basic knowledge, but at night, it turns into a gambling den, educating them in the art of dealing with money and manipulating people. Money is power. Those who come out on top in the game stand at the top of the school. A seemingly naive and beautiful girl transfer student is ready to try her hand at a special curriculum. Unlike the rest, she doesn't play to win, but for the thrill of the gamble, and her borderline insane way of gambling might just bring too many new cards to the table. Alright everyone, that's all we have for today's top 10, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and remember to hit that notification bell so you can be the first to watch the next top 10 video coming up.